this video, we are going to be talking about what you eat and drink after surgery. We'll walk you through everything you need to do week by week. The first week, fresh out of surgery, there are two things that you need to make sure you are doing. The first is staying hydrated, and the second is making sure that you get enough protein in every day. We recommend drinking a minimum of 48 ounces of total fluid per day. Start with just 2 to 3 ounces per hour. We want to start slowly to decrease the chance of you becoming sick or having a complication. As the week increases and you start to feel better, slowly increase your fluids ounce by ounce so that by the end of the first week, you should be drinking up to 8 ounces or 1 cup an hour. There are many different beverages that you can choose during this time. Water is always, of course, a good option. Herbal, green, or white teas can also feel nice on your stomach. Sugar-free sports drinks can help increase hydration by providing needed electrolytes. Sugar-free jellos or gelatin may also feel good on your stomach. You may choose sugar-free or low-carbohydrate popsicles, but just make sure they're truly sugar-free, otherwise they might give you an upset stomach. People also find that drinking flavored waters, such as Crystal Lights, Mio's, True Lemons, or other brands, help increase the tolerance of drinking water. We also recommend using broth. Bone broth can be an extremely healing beverage to have during this time. Some people find that the temperature of the water increases their tolerance of the hydration. For example, if cold water is feeling hard on your stomach, try warming it up, drinking warm tea or warm broth. On the flip side, if warm beverages aren't feeling good, try cooling it down with ice. The majority of what you will be drinking is a protein supplement. This is in a liquid form. Most people will need 60 to 90 grams of protein every day. There are many choices out there. It doesn't matter what you choose, but we recommend that you look at the total carbohydrates and the protein before you buy it. Aim for something that has around 5 grams of total carbohydrate and 20 to 30 grams of protein. Your protein drink will be part of your total daily fluids. For example, if you buy a carton of protein supplement that has 11 ounces in a carton and you drank 3 of them in a day, that would give you 33 of your 48 ounces. In addition, if that protein supplement has 30 grams of protein in it and you drank 3 of them, that would give you 90 grams of protein. The second week after surgery, we are going to start increasing the texture of the food. You were on liquids the first week, and now we are going to introduce creamy foods the second week. You should also hopefully be up to drinking 64 ounces of total fluids each day. Now we are going to introduce 3 small meals. Continue drinking your protein supplement to reach about 60 to 90 grams of protein coming from that supplement. Creamy foods include things like low-sugar Greek yogurt, soft cheeses, or blended or pureed meats. We recommend sticking to protein-based foods and avoiding carbohydrate-based foods to increase your tolerance and reduce the risk of having any digestive distress. The third week after surgery, you should be starting to feel a lot better. Most people start increasing the texture of their foods to be more of a mushy, slightly lumpy texture. You may even choose to try soft meats, such as very soft fish, very soft ground beef, or chicken that has been cooked in a slow cooker. At this time, now that you are eating more protein-based foods, you may need less protein supplement to reach your goals. This is where using a food journal or a food app can be extremely helpful. If your goal is to get 90 grams of protein every day, you can record how much protein you're getting from food and then see how much you need to add in a protein supplement in order to meet your total daily needs. Around your 3rd week, we also want you to start taking your bariatric vitamin. We wait until the 3rd week after surgery to start this because it tends to make some people feel nauseous, and we want to avoid anything that will make you vomit or feel sick too early in the healing phase. By the 5th week after surgery, most people are feeling that they can eat more normally. This means more solid type foods. This can greatly expand the amount of choices you have. At this point, you may also add some vegetables back into your diet. However, the portion size will be very small. Most people are eating just around a 1/3 cup, maybe up to a 1/2 cup of food. The majority of this should be coming from protein, which leaves a couple extra bites for vegetables. You may also choose to add fruit a few times each week. We recommend avoiding adding fruit every single day to make sure that you don't add too many calories back in too early when you're in a critical weight loss phase. However, fruit here and there in a smoothie or as part of a snack is a very healthy thing to add to your meal plan. When you are choosing foods, don't be afraid to use spices and herbs. Anything you can do to make your food more palatable will be helpful to you. Some people find that their tastes actually change after surgery, so don't be surprised if things you liked before suddenly become things that you don't like afterwards. Another good tool to utilize are sugar-free sauces, marinades, and other dipping things. These can be found in a variety of products at your grocery store or online. As you are adding vegetables in, try to add one at a time so you can test your tolerance. Some people find that cooked vegetables are easier to digest than raw vegetables. It's very common to hear that lettuce oftentimes causes indigestion or an upset stomach. Don't be surprised if lettuce bothers you. By the time you are 6 months out from surgery, you should be eating up to a 1/2 cup of protein plus an additional 1/4 cup of vegetables with every single meal. Before this time, you may have been adding vegetables as a condiment or a little bit here and there. But at 6 months, you want to make sure that you are regularly consuming vegetables as much as possible. By 8 months after surgery, you should also be eating fruit every single day. This is incredibly important for your health to make sure that you get all of the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants you need to be healthy. Around 9 to 12 months after surgery, most people find they are ready to start stabilizing their weight. This puts you in what is called the weight maintenance phase. If you were eating a large dinner plate before surgery, now you can imagine a small salad plate. And on that plate, you will have 1/2 cup of a high-quality protein, a 1/4 cup of a non-starchy vegetable, and a 1/4 cup of a high-fiber carbohydrate choice. This should look really familiar to what you were practicing ahead of time. The main goal is that all of these foods are whole foods in their natural sources. Did it run on the ground? Did it grow in the ground? That is the golden rule. As always, try to make sure at least 80% of your choices are coming from whole foods. 20% of the time, go ahead and have treat foods or more fun foods. However, individual tolerance to foods will be very different person to person. A lot of people find that they cannot tolerate any form of sugar or any form of refined carbohydrate. It's very important to listen to your body and make a note of which foods you can eat and which foods cause you digestive distress.